Hey guys, we're back. I'm Mrs. Banis,
I'm Mr. Loebner.
and here's fun with
China.
nice. Well, where we left off, the Pope had just divided the world into
Two spheres.
what's a sphere?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, anyways, he split the globe and said, Spain, you can trade here. Portugal, you can trade here, and let the fun begin.
And it did.
And it did. So what we see on our PowerPoint here is a map of China.
What do you know about China? Give me a fun fact.
I know that I don't know.
Did you know, kids, you can use this at a party,
Uh,
more people speak English in China than in America?
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Interesting. Very cool.
All right, so let's talk about
All right,
China.
China. All right. Europeans, France, Spain, Portugal, all becoming rich. And why?
Lots
Mr.
of
Loebner?
profit to be had from the Orient.
Yes. In our last conversation, we talked about how they found a new trade route around Africa to get to India.
And now these greedy guys want a piece of China as well.
What could we get in China? What do you think?
Chinese food
Ooh, rice, yummy.
and beans? No.
No. That's a whole nother section.
Okay.
Whole nother section. So China, Ming Dynasty comes in, unites China. The leader wants to show his might, show his power, and sort of impress the world.
Was it Yao Ming who played on the Rockets?
No, not Yao Ming. I think it was though his great uncle, twice removed.
Okay.
Yes. Also, I think that's what the Great Wall of China was named after.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, so Yang Lu is going to launch 7 voyages of exploration, and he wanted to impress the world. And his number one explorer was Zheng He.
Zheng He. Take a look at these ships here. What do you notice about them?
Well, they look to be a little bit different in size.
Yes. Which one do you think is the European ship?
Well, Europeans always claim that they're better at
Yeah,
everything,
they do.
so it must be the bigger one.
Unfortunately, Mr. Loebner, that is incorrect. Zheng He's ship is the larger of the two ships.
I'm half Chinese, and I didn't know that.
We learn something new every day. It's
I
okay.
know.
It's okay. So what did those voyages look like? Sailors, soldiers, carpenters, doctors, people from all over the world trying to... What? You don't know? What do you mean you don't know?
What are they trying to do?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking you.
Show their
Kids.
superiority?
I think that's correct. Chinese officials thought that this money that they were going to get was going to show the dominance of China, and hopefully they would dominate trade in Europe and the rest of the world.
However, now all the emperors agreed, and in 1433, they said no more exploration.
Nope,
Too
we have
expensive.
to stop. Too expensive. What they were spending just wasn't worth what was coming back in. Here's just a look at the voyages of Zheng He.
Wow, they traveled far from China, all the way through the Indian Ocean.
India, Arabia, Africa.
There were even rumors that they went as far as America, but there was no proof left
Whoa,
behind.
wait. I thought Columbus got to America first.
He wasn't even first, it was the Vikings.
Renaissance guys. So, what does this look like for the rest of the world? China decided that they were going to set up specific rules in how they were going to trade with these other countries. So, an example, Mr. Loebner.
Only the government can conduct trade.
So, what does that mean? What do you think? Only Obama? President Obama can trade?
I think so.
Okay. Merchants still, however, were able to smuggle goods from China to the Europeans, which meant the Europeans were still benefiting from all of the riches of China. Silk, rice, spices.
All right, and the Europeans, it was free money for them. All the work that the Native Americans did, getting silver out of the mines in Americas, was used to buy things in China.
Very good. Very good for the Chinese. And they had some trading rules. Diplomats, people from other countries coming, had to pay a tribute to the emperor. And this was known as kowtowing.
Is that when you tip a cow over when they're sleeping?
No, that is cow tipping.
Cow
Sorry, guys. Be careful. Cows can be very angry if they get woken up. No, kowtowing is a ceremony where the person would have to bow their head and touch the ground, and then that signified that they would accept their trading rules.
That makes more sense.
Yes, it does. So, what do you think these other countries did?
I think they thought they were too good for kowtowing.
Most of them did, especially the British. And they decided that they weren't going to deal with that, and China said, that's fine with us. The people who want to, they will continue to trade, and everyone else, you can do what you want.
All right. Well, we learned a lot about China today.
Yes, stay tuned. Next lesson, Japan.
Oh. I can't find the stop button.
Done.